Alright, YouTube, I better let you in on Project Chevelle here. I just picked this thing up about 3 weeks ago. I got a pretty good deal on it. Been looking for a muscle car for a while. This is a 64 Chevelle 300 post 2-door. Believe it or not, it's actually rarer than a 64 Malibu SS. There was more of these made, but there's less of them in existence today than there are of the Malibus because nobody collected these things or restored them, so they're just kind of disappearing. I've been to several car shows this year. I haven't seen a single 2-door 300 Chevelle, 64 anyway. But I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek here. The plan will be to drop a twin turbo LQ960 in here with a T56 6-speed. It's already got quite a bit of work done. It's got a 4.9 rear end. Whole frame's been redone on it. This isn't going to be a restoration by any means. This is going to be a hot rod. I plan on daily driving this in the summer. The guy I bought it from had put some new quarter panels in it and started stripping the car. So this is how I got it. I haven't done anything yet. I had some issues getting the title. Finally got that worked out, so now I'm going to start working on it. But it's a pretty good car. Paid around $2,000 for it. Pretty good deal. There's no rust on it, just a bunch of surface corrosion. Like I said, the car is mini tubbed. It's got some big slicks under it. See if I can get you a good picture of the rear end here. Let me grab my flashlight. So, as you can see, it's a 4.9 that's been braced up. It's got a 4-link suspension, coil over shocks in the back. Somebody put some love into this car. The whole underbody and everything's already been all redone. Like I said, the frame's aftermarket. Only thing left of the original frame is the front stub. It's in pretty good shape all in all, but what I started doing today is I'm going to start with the body work first. So the guy started working on the trunk pan here, and it was a pretty big mess. Picked up this aircraft stripper after attempting to sand this down with a 60 grit orbital sander. This aircraft stripper has cut my work time, and man, it's just unbelievable how good it works. So if you don't know about aircraft stripper, it's definitely the way to go. You just basically brush it on with a paintbrush. Make sure you work it into the paint really good, and it rips it right off. So you can kind of see here, it just scrapes right off. I use a putty knife, and then I'll have to go back over it like I just did now to get the primer off, and then I'll finish sanding the trunk lid. I'm gonna coat the entire car in that epoxy primer, the black. Eventually end up painting it, but I want to get it in the epoxy primer and then get it on the road and get some use out of it for a year, and then that following winter I'll probably end up painting the whole car. But it's been a long time since I've had a hot rod, so I'm kind of itching to get this thing on the road. But I can't drive around with bare metal, obviously, so he kind of forced my hand into doing the body work first. But I'm sure there's going to be a lot of videos to come. It's a pretty neat car. And for all you guys wondering about how to get the 3 cars and 2-car garage, this is how I did it. I just bought the wheel dollies so I can slide the thing in and out, and I got plenty of room here for parking both my vehicles. Keeps the wife happy. So yeah, this is the first video of Project 64 Chevelle. The kids already dubbed it Nightmare, so this is going to be the Nightmare Chevelle. Keep tuned, and I'll keep you posted with the progress.